Welcome to the Equanimity for Healthcare Professionals guided meditation. This meditation is intended to help connect to the inner resource, the inner core, or the term equanimity, or as Osler described in his essay, Aequanimitas. This quality that exists within every human being is only accessible by having experienced it. It is not a matter of learning or a matter of beliefs or a matter of dogma, but simply a matter of personal experience. This meditation is intended to help provide those who would participate an opportunity to experience that. So, to get started, find a comfortable way to sit. In a chair with both feet on the ground, the back erect, not leaning against the back of the seat. If you prefer to sit on the floor on a cushion, cross-legged, or in a kneeling position, any position that you can maintain comfortably for about 20 minutes. And of course, if you feel uncomfortable during the meditation, you can change positions. You can have your hands together on top of each other in your lap, or separate on each thigh, or whatever position feels comfortable. The next step would be to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. When taking a deep breath, you feel the air move over your nose tip, through the nares, making an angle that sends the air down the larynx, to the trachea, into the bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli, and you'll notice that air goes into a certain point, and then there's a hesitation, and then the process reverses and the muscles of the chest, diaphragm relax, and the air moves out of the alveoli, and bronchioles and bronchi and trachea, larynx, and out through the mouth and nose. And for the purposes of this guided meditation, we become aware of the breath in this way. And it is the becoming conscious of this awareness is where equanimity will be found. And because the breath is something that has been going on since you were born, and you suddenly become aware that you've been breathing your entire life, this awareness aspect awakens. And you can use this awareness that seems very subtle, very regular, yet for the purposes of understanding equanimity, it's very important. And so now if you move the awareness to the bottom of your feet and feel where your feet are touching, and noticing that the feet have been carrying you around your whole life. So bringing some awareness to the bottom of your feet, the tops of your feet, and your ankles, and just the whole foot ankle complex, and moving up as it articulates with the tibia and fibula at the ankle, and then at the knee, becoming aware of the complexity of the knee joint as it connects to the femur and all the muscles of the anterior thigh, posterior thigh, and hips. Focusing now the awareness on your lower extremities. Just noticing, becoming aware that those extremities are there. And then moving up then to the pelvis and lower pelvis and becoming aware of the musculature and anatomy of the lower pelvis and lower abdomen. And stopping here at the abdomen to notice what happens with the breath. Becoming aware that the abdominal wall expands and contracts with breathing. And also bring awareness to the innumerable processes occurring in the intestines and kidneys and adrenals and omentum, all the viscera, and the biochemical changes and the absorption and all of these processes that are going on, regardless of your thoughts. They're happening. And this exercise is just to bring awareness to this. So that they're not happening unconsciously. And bring your awareness now to your lower back and the muscles and bones of the lower back, and middle back and upper back. And anterior chest, feeling the whole torso. Just becoming aware of how movements occur with breath. Now bringing awareness to your hands and the palms of your hands. Just stopping to be aware of how sensitive the palms of your hands are. The nerve endings even are able to estimate temperature and airflow. So sensitive compared to the back of your hand. And then moving to your wrist and your forearm. Your elbow, your upper arm, and your shoulders, connecting back to the neck. And stopping here for a moment, just to bring awareness to the entire body below the head. We tend to move around like heads only, and in this awareness exercise, we're now aware of the entire body below the head at this point. And in a sense, this body is animated with awareness. Now bringing the awareness up the back of the head, awareness to the hair on the head and around to the ears and pinna of the ears and the top of the head. And then now the forehead and the muscles of the forehead and the eyes and the nose and the mouth and chin, all the muscles and bone. And now bring awareness to the organs, sense organs of the eyes and the nose and taste and hearing. And activating a part of the brain that's aware that you have these senses. And even now become aware of the brain itself. You can become aware that there are tremendous number of firings in the brain to keep you alive, the cerebellar level, the interplay of hormones and neural activity that's occurring completely unconscious to you. And even the neural activity of memories and thoughts and emotions. In this exercise, you can become aware that you have thoughts and emotions. And even being aware of thoughts and emotions, if that's also a thought, becoming aware of that thought, becoming aware of awareness. And from this position of awareness, then, it's a very neutral place, a very stable place, a very calm place. This is the place of equanimity. And in realizing it, there may be a sense of joy. And the joy here doesn't come and go, it's just constant. There may be a sense of compassion. And there may be a sense of generosity. From this very neutral place that isn't generated by thoughts, but it is the result of being aware of thoughts and aware of awareness. And so from this place of equanimity, the body is also very calm. Naturally, and it isn't forced. And anyone who goes through this exercise and commits to just being aware can experience this place. It doesn't minimize thoughts or emotions. It just gives a place of wisdom to become aware of them and see them as they come and go. And the good ideas and the good thoughts and useful emotions will always be valued. But you can also see thoughts and emotions, understand where they come from, and see if they're actually useful. So taking 3 more breaths. You can open your eyes. And notice the sense of peace and equanimity that's there. It always has been there. And the more you practice with this exercise, the more this innate sense of inner strength and wisdom will be present in your daily life. Thank you.